Okay guys, we're back here. Just went and picked up an engine block and stuff and heads from the machine shop. They're over there. I'll show you that stuff here in just a minute. My boy with his tool trailer, he's an electrical contractor. He hit a daggone pothole yesterday, or the day before, something like that, and crushed the daggone frame underneath the bottom of the trailer where the rear release spring on the driver's side goes. So we had to jack that up this morning, take that all apart, weld some more plate up in there, re-weld the spring hangers back, get all that done, go get all this stuff picked up, and I got just about 30 minutes to be to my best friend's wedding. So we're gonna make it though. We're gonna make all this happen. So anyway, there's that. There's the vortec heads. He shaved those, cleaned them up. That's all I want to do, just make sure they're clean, straight. The crank, rods, and pistons. I got to order another set of rods I did last night. Those H-beam rods I ordered and got here. Them things are 651 or something like that grams. They're heavy, bad heavy. And Randy don't like adding metal in the crank to balance out. So with those heavier rods, I'm gonna have to put a bunch of metal in the crank to do it, and he just didn't like the idea of it. So that being said, he's a professional engine builder and drag racer, so what he says is what's gonna happen. So those rods go on the shelf or go back. I ain't made up my mind yet. I'll probably send them back. I don't know. But I ordered another set of 5.7 I-beams, bushed and all, from Eagle last night. So as soon as they get here, next few days, the crank, rods, and pistons will go, get balanced, and then we can start putting her together. Which I still got to tap the plug holes here, got to tap all them. Wash this thing real good, cam bearings, freeze plugs, there's a bunch of work to do to it still. I personally like to take an end grinder and clean off all these edges and round them off, because it don't take nothing for me to bleed like a stuck hog, so I can get rid of all those sharp edges. It just looks a little better to me and keeps me from bleeding as much. But anyway, that's the plan. So she's come out pretty good. I'm happy with it. Like I said, a bunch of little piddly stuff we got to do to it still, so we can get to it. But anyway, luckily I was down to his shop. We were out there in the shop bull jiving, and he had been burning some trash boxes and mess like that earlier in the morning, and his mom went out there and throwed a bunch of pine straw on that fire, and we looked over top of his back shop and the smoke was rolling. They had the whole backyard on fire, and a whole bunch of old car parts burned all up. But luckily I was there, and we grabbed 2 water hoses, and we finally got it. It took us an hour and a half to get it put down, but I never heard a shock absorber blow up, but them things were blowing up, and good Lord, it was a mess there for a few minutes. But anyway, it's all cool. We laughed about it afterwards. So, but anyway, guys, that's what we got. We're gonna start messing on this block here the next day or so. I got somewhere I gotta be this evening, so I can't start on it today, but tomorrow, maybe next day, we'll do something. I've been working on grinding valves. Got some of them done. Some of them were practice valves, and some of them are the ones I'm actually using. But anyway, I'm gonna sit there and I think on these heads, we're gonna sit there and do a little cutting up underneath the seat, open them up a little bit. I mean, they're 062 vortex. Clean this up right here. Open it up, just make them flow a little better. I ain't trying to hog them out or nothing. Nothing spectacular. Got to recut the seats, clean the seats up on them and all that, and we'll be good to go. Put these things together, get a set of springs up there off the shelf, And we'll be all great. Good to go here, I think. Alright guys, let me get right. I got to go to this go to my buddy's wedding. Wouldn't miss that for the world. Alright, see y'all.